Asleep. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. She's pretending to be asleep. You want to stay in the car while the rest of us go inside? Oh, okay. We are at the mall. We just pulled up to the mall for a little family Sunday fun day. We're gonna get something to eat and then walk around. There's a fair here that I want to try to go to, but they're talking about $30 each for tickets, and we're not spending whatever 30 times 5 is. I don't feel like $150. We're not doing that.
Hello. My birthday's past. I'm 6 years old.
Hey, go get your jacket. Where's your jacket? Yes, you need your jacket. Anyway, welcome back to another vlog. The kids are eating McDonald's, and then Deshaun got us Panda Express. Look at that, pure beauty. $90 for infant shoes is absurd. We found this little thing in the mall, and the first thing Amari did was come to the basketballs. We're about to let the kids go into like the bounce house for a little bit. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's not moving. You trying to get to the basketball. He's trying to make his way to the basketball. You like it? He in there dancing. You don't like this one? Hurry up. Whoa, buddy. He had 2 tokens. Cover your mouth, please.
No, that's what I said. You gotta wait. Let me see. Go.
Go?
Yeah. Hey. Come on, Zuri. Pick it up. Pick up the ball.
Daddy, watch this, Daddy.
Hold on. Wait. Let me see.
Dad.
Wait. Let me see, Zuri. I see you, bud. Go, Z. Shoot.
Daddy, take a picture of me going down the slide. Take a picture of me. What? Daddy, I can do a tuck jump.
Hold on. Let me see your sister.
Daddy, I can do a straddle jump and a tuck jump. Ready? Up to the tuck jump. Now this is the straddle.
Okay, this is how we're about to spend our Sunday night. We got crabs. You already know what's going on. I made some crab sauce, and then we are about to get into book 2. We're about to get into book 2. So I'm gonna call it a night here, and I'll see y'all whenever I pick my camera back up again.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, happy, what's today? Tuesday.
Cinco de Mayo, dog. Cinco de Mayo, dog.
Daddy.
Oh, today is Cinco de Mayo.
Daddy.
Happy
Yeah.
Tuesday. We got some tequila left.
Mm-hmm.
We have tequila left, so
Good evening.
we might take a couple shots of tequila tonight when we get home.
Mommy,
Yes.
you heard Daddy say good evening?
Yes. Are you gonna say hi to the vlog? You can say good evening to the vlog.
Yeah.
Okay. We're on our way to my mother-in-law's house. I think she got some furniture delivered, like a couch and some stuff, and she wanted our help getting it together, putting it all together, putting it up. So we're gonna run over here and help her. We might take the kids to the PLAYGROUND. I'm not talking to you, Nosy. Depending on what time we finish, because it's 6:22 right now. We're like 15 minutes away from her house, so we might not. Either way, we just need to get the key. We want to get the kids out the house, and so she asked for help. So we're just gonna come over here and spend a little bit of time with her, help her get her stuff together, and just chill. I did not record yesterday because I did nothing yesterday. Deshaun and I finally finished watching Ghost last night, and I'm so sad. Like.
And it was trash. Tomato.
Okay, so I don't know. I did some more research, and apparently, yeah, they had filmed it the way that it ended. They ended it that way because they planned on having more seasons, and because it was more like a season finale than a series finale. And then it was after they finished filming it, they found out that it was canceled. So that's why it ended that way. Because I feel like we were saying that there were a lot of unanswered questions, like what happened to. They didn't talk about what happened to Salim. Then, I was gonna say Tommy. Brayden shot the drug dealer. They didn't talk about that. His girlfriend, they didn't talk about her no more, and if she was gonna like snitch because she knew about their entire operation. So they didn't talk about that anymore. They never brought back up Brayden's family. Like they disowned him, but where did they go? The last that we heard of Brayden's family is that they were selling the house. Like, what happened? Where did they go? Are they broke? Are they in hiding? Like, what happened? And then, huh?
My fault. I was just about to say, there's just a lot of, there's so many angles that they could have, they could have definitely made more seasons if they would have invested more into it, because it's a good story.
Apparently they said it started costing them like upwards of like $13 million per episode, and you seen what they had on. You seen they had that shit on. They had that shit on in every single episode. Amiri this, Louis Vuitton that, Fendi this. Man, one episode Kane had on this badass black and white Fendi vest. My Lanta. Yeah, so 130 mil a year. I mean, I guess. So, and apparently, they said they wanted to focus on like newer shows. But we do get the spinoff Legacy. So I'm excited about that.
It's a spinoff or like an
well, it's a continuation, not a spinoff. It's like a continuation. So it's a continuation of, I guess they're going to combine Ghost and Force together. So we'll see how that's going to look. I hope Brayden comes back, because I did actually like Brayden. So I hope he comes back. Of course, my girl Effie has to come back. I have mixed feelings about Diana. Like, she was getting on my nerves the entire show, but I kind of developed a bit of a soft spot for her once she lost the baby, which I knew was going to happen. I felt like it was too much, like, right. I just knew that it was going to happen. I felt like what they should have did was let her keep the baby. And although I know they wanted Tariq to, like, not be like Ghost and not follow in his father's footsteps, I feel like they could have, like, allowed him to be in some of the same circumstances that his father was in and see how he navigated it differently. Like, they should have let them keep the baby.
For them to end it with, essentially it alluding to him being Ghost, you know what I'm saying? Like, how it literally, like, ended. I'm like, they could have, it's just so much that they could have did with that show. Like, I wish they didn't give up on it, because, it had me hooked. Like,
yeah, it was
first
good.
3 seasons.
It was good.
Like,
first half of season 4, because apparently that's how they did it too. They did the way they released it. They did the first half, and then they did like a few months later the second half. So I don't know. I just feel like I hope.
Oh, okay. Well, like you can literally tell the shift in like the production and like the story, the plot is like around that episode 4 or 5 is just where it was like, what? Like, so much shit just went unanswered, and I was like, okay, what was the point of introducing that?
So
it had potential to be better than the original, in my opinion. Like, the original fire, like the original was fire.
It just had, I would just say, it just had like a slow burn. Like it took me years, as you can see, it took me years to get into Power, because even when it was on TV, like it took me a long time. Like I've seen like the first season like 4 or 5 times, because I kept starting it and wanting to like watch it and wanting to get into it, but it was just like a lot of it was just drawn out, I would say. And I understand that it's supposed to be drawn out, but like it definitely had a slow burn. Now I will say, once like season 4 happened, that's when like, because that's when Ghost went to jail, when season 4 happened. And I feel like season 4, that's when it really started to pick up. I was like, okay, like, you know, now I really do get the hype. Like the first 3 seasons, it was like it's okay, but it's just like it's not catching me like how I feel like it should be catching me. Like halfway through season 4 and season 5, and I actually really like season 6. Although the last half of season 6, everybody who was ever involved with Ghost had their own episode as to where they were when he died, and I feel like, okay, I wasn't mad about that. Like I wasn't mad about that. So I did like season 6, and I will say, I'm not gonna say Ghost deserved to die, but I will say that he was definitely starting to become hella cocky towards the end, like talking to people any kind of way, treating people any kind of way, because he was what was he, the lieutenant governor or the governor's partner or something like that. And I definitely think all that went to his head, and the fact that he was willing to like snitch on his own son to kind of like keep his squeaky clean image. I'm like, okay, I understood, you know, why Tariq did it. And it's like I went from hating Tariq to talking about like that boy is disrespectful, like he needs to go. I went from hating him to rooting for him. What was you gonna say?
I think they did well with the writing.
For like, which one?
For kind of like for both books.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ghost, yes, it was like slow because, you know, it was a new thing, a new series, like on TV. Like it's like Power is like something different. You know what I'm saying? Like Power is its own lane. And I think, like, you know, them drawing things out, it really build, you know, like the story, the plot, the character development. Like some people, like you said, some people that you hate, you end up loving. Some people you love, you end up hating. Like I think they did a good job with that. And you know, I also think that the same way that they wrote Tariq, they wrote him so that you can, you know,
that you can love him,
hate him. You know, well, I'm talking in the first book,
yeah.
So that way, the second book, you know.
Well, I think I watched like a couple interviews, and I read that after it started to blow up, because I don't think they were gonna do like any they weren't gonna do like any continuations, but once he went to Choate, and because he said that he was not, besides Raina, and that was rare because she ended up dying, he was not filming with people his own age. Everybody was like adults. So when he went to Choate and we finally got to see him associate with people his own age for real, they said the chemistry between him and Brayden, and then him, Brayden, and Effie was the reason why he had like the spinoff, because people liked the producers and all that really liked Brayden, because I think Brayden was only supposed to be there for the one episode when he was just trying to buy pills from him. And I think because of the chemistry that they had and how he ended up coming back in season, I think 6, and how him and Effie came back, and how they all, it's okay, how they all had chemistry is what prompted them. Anyway,
Can you see the big guy?
Huh?
The big guy.
What big guy? Oh, you want? Oh no, we're about to get out the car. We was rapping. But yeah, I'm actually very sad we finished it. I'm not too crazy to start Force, but I'm not too crazy to start Force. Honestly, don't really care for Tommy that much. But I do. Eventually, we're gonna have to watch Force to understand like some of the characters and who they are. I think we're gonna like take a break for a few days, because when I tell you we have done nothing but watch Power for like the past 2 weeks, and then eventually we'll pick back up Raising Kanan. Now we have seen the first 2 seasons of Raising Kanan, and so we'll just pick back up from where we left off from that, and then continue that, and then eventually watch Force, and then by then Origins will be out, and then I think Legacy comes out next year, which I'm super excited for. Yeah, I do hope they bring Brayden, Effie. They're probably gonna bring Diana back, and Davis, and probably that new cop that replaced Michael Ealy. They're probably gonna bring him back as well. So I'm excited to see what it is that they're gonna do with that. But anyway, we are almost at my mother-in-law's house. We've been rapping for like 11 minutes now, so I'll call y'all back. at some point later on. Okay, so we are on our way to my mother-in-law's leasing office because they dropped the couch off there in the mail room. They were supposed to bring it to her door, but they didn't. So we are on our way over there to go get that now.
And these are the slots for the classes.
He is on the phone. I signed Amari up for, well, I wanted to sign him up for soccer. So he's just calling just to inquire to see how much they are and like the times and the classes and stuff like that, just to get some more information. So we'll be back in a second once we get over here and get in the mail room. The concierge front desk guy was so nice to let us use these dollies to transport this, because he wasn't going to at first. He kind of hesitated, but then he was like, yeah, I got you. Just leave. They trying to leave his ID. He was like, just hurry up and just bring it right back. So that's what we about to do. Gonna drop these babies off and bring these dollies right on back. We have successfully dropped off the goods. Anything you want to say? Huh? Yeah, that was a lot harder than expected. What'd I do?
Every time I turn around, she got a camera, bro.
I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get this money. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi to YouTube. We putting this stuff together. Look who's trying to be like daddy. You helping? You helping?
It's too cute.
And we are finished putting everything together. And I ordered her some throw pillow covers because she wants to change. She has this one and then Deshawn is sitting on the other one. She wants to get like a rustic, like rust burnt orange to match like a little accent. So those will be coming tomorrow. So I'm going to tell her to send me some pictures once they come and she puts everything together because I know she's going to.
You know it. Thank y'all so much.
You're welcome.
Like, it's really cute.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. We're in the car because, you know, we got things to do when we're in the car. We actually have quite a few to do today. First up is I'm getting coffee. Then I'm dropping Zuri off at my grandmother's house. Then I have to pick up Noah from school because her and Amari have a doctor's appointment. Deshawn is coming with us too, but he's behind me in his car. Yeah, because they have a doctor's appointment. And after that, I have to drop Noah back off at school, take Amari to my grandmother's house because I have a dentist appointment today. Just a follow-up from when I got my tooth extracted last month. They're just checking, making sure it's healing properly, all that. So I should be in and out. And then Deshawn and I are going to go look at a house. We're trying to find somewhere to move when our lease is up. So we've been looking at like a few places and we're renting, not buying. And so yeah, we have a showing, a tour, or whatever you want to call it, this afternoon at 3:30. So that is what is on our agenda for today. Can I get over? Are y'all gonna let me over? So like, okay, yeah. So that is what is on our agenda for today. Kids' doctor's appointment, dentist appointment for myself, looking at houses, and then or just the one house, and then that is all. And of course, I'm bringing y'all along with me. Duh. I'm trying to get more comfortable with the idea of recording in public, so that way when I do bring y'all to places with me, I can stop just talking about it and actually showing y'all what it is that I'm doing and all that. I don't know. I guess I feel weird because I don't want people staring at me or looking at me funny, and then also from around other people, I don't know how other people would feel being on camera, so I don't want to just shove my camera in their face, you know. I'm trying to get more comfortable. We'll see. I'll bring y'all along to the kids' doctor's appointments. It's just a follow up. Noah's 6 year, Amari's 18 month. I don't think Noah has to get any shots. I don't believe she does. I think Amari does though. Don't ask me which ones. I don't know. You know, your third kid, it's just like they got to get the vaccine, they got to get it, whatever. And yes, I am a pro-vaxxer. We're not talking about it. Yeah, so we'll see how that's going to go. And then my dentist appointment, it should be literally in and out, but And I'm gonna try my best. So first stop is coffee, and then going to pick up the kid from school. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I finally got a new camera mount. Yeah, it's not this one. This is still my old one, but it is at my grandmother's house, which I'm going to pick up once I go over there. But I am excited because I'm still going to keep this as backup. There's nothing wrong with it. It still works. It just keeps falling down. So I am going to keep this as backup just in case something happens with my other one. I can just pivot and use this one as like a backup or something. But yeah, no more camera falling down while I'm recording after today, and no more me coming to my car and my mount is like halfway across the dashboard because it's falling off. So yay. Look at him, he wants to be like me so bad. He woke up and saw I had on a red shirt, so what'd he do? He had to put on a red hoodie. Coffee is secured. And of course it looks gorgeous. Yeah, the one by my grandmother's house definitely does it way better. The last 2 times I got it, yes buddy, the last 2 times I got it, I did get it from the Starbucks by my house, and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, but it's just, I don't know, it's just something about the way that the one by my grandmother's house makes it. Like, they make it just so much better. It's like they actually put love and care into the drink, and you can tell because it's consistency. It looks the same. It looks the same every single time. Every single time I get it from over here, it looks the exact same. When I get it from the one by my house, you never know what you're gonna get. It's literally a hit or a miss, but it's perfect. And I keep showing y'all, it's perfect color. Look at the caramel drizzle on the cup. They put enough of the crunch pieces on top. It's just perfect. 10s across the board. 10s.
Dad, see if you can put his head like.
Okay, so it is 2:32. I'm leaving a dentist appointment. I actually did not expect to be in there that long. She was supposed to, they put like a membrane or whatever in to help. She did like a bone graft or something, put the membrane in to help it heal. And I think she thought that there was an issue with the membrane, so I had to get like some x-rays done and all that. But what she said was some tissue, some like loose tissue just got on top of where the membrane was, and it just looked like it looked like there was some extra bone sticking out, and it hadn't healed. But false alarm, everything was fine. So yeah, I didn't think that I was going to be in there that long, so I won't have time to get anything to eat, but that's fine. I'm getting ready to head home to pick up Deshawn, and then we're going to go check out the house, and we'll see if I record in there. Probably, like I said, I probably won't, especially because if we do, you know, end up moving there or whatever, I'll like show y'all what it looks like then. But for right now, I'm not gonna record anything. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get him so we can get over to the house, and then I'll get some food, I guess, on my way to go pick up the kids from my grandmother's, and I'll call y'all back later. Okay, y'all, so I just dropped Deshawn off. I'm getting ready to go pick up my food from Chick-fil-A. I have the worst headache known to man because I have had nothing to eat today, but that's fine. I'm hoping when I eat, my headache will go away. Anyway, we went to look at the house. We actually loved it. It's a cute little house in like a cute little quiet little neighborhood, and it's right on the corner too. So there's like a yard. It's like hilly. It's kind of like on the hill, so it's like a yard, but you know, kids can go outside. They need to go outside. They want to, you know, play outside. It's cute. It's less than what we're paying right now for rent, which I'll take that any day. It had like a few like additions or whatever done to it. Nothing like super high-end luxury, none of that. Like we don't need none of that, you know. We just need levels, which it has a basement, which is nice. It has like an extra room in the basement, so that could be like a play area for the kids. So, and the basement is finished, so we can put like a little couch down there. Deshawn can play his game, do all that down there. So the living area, dining room area is like, it's like an open space, so that's nice. We definitely have to get a dining room table. The house gets like plenty of natural sunlight. It has like windows everywhere, so I do like that. The only con I will say is there's carpet everywhere, which I'm not really opposed to, but I would prefer if there were no carpet. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. This place is less than what we're paying. The whole house less than what we're paying for rent right now, and so the landlord is his son was showing the house because he lives in Florida. So he said he's going to pass along everything to his dad, and he'll let us know whatever his dad says. Our lease is up at the end of August, and I know his dad is saying that he is looking for somebody to move in ASAP, but he said at the end of the day he would rather somebody move into the house, just move into the house than rather it be sitting. So he did say that there were like a couple of other people looking at the house, so I did send him like a little nice email. So hopefully he'll give us a chance and let us be his future tenants. It was a cute house. I did really like it. The only other con though is we cannot take Lexi with us, and if you know me, you know Lexi is my dog, so we're gonna have to find somewhere for her to go, which is like breaking my heart. That's the only thing about a lot of these houses. They don't want you to have any pets, and the guy said if it were up to him he wouldn't care, but he said it's his dad's house, and he said his dad has always been firm on like no pets, because he said they couldn't have pets growing up, so they didn't. So that is something that's like I'm really gonna be sad about, is not being able to bring Lexi, because I've gotten attached to her. That's my dog. I've always wanted a dog, and I love her to death. So I'm very sad about that. So we'll have to figure some things out with that. But other than that, like I said, cute house, enough space for us, perfect for us. Honestly, it's about the same size as our apartment that we have now, just a little bit. Like I said, it's levels, and then the basement adds like more to it. So I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. I'm not gonna like jinx it. Whatever happens, happens. God wants us to have it. He'll make it work. But yeah, let me go ahead and get my food, and then I'll call y'all back. Good morning, happy Friday. I don't even remember the last thing I said to y'all when we were last talking about. I think I was gonna go get my food yesterday. I had a mean headache. Nothing eventful happened after that. I got my food, went to my grandmother's house, ate, took a nap, went home, did Bible study, took a shower, got ready for bed. Deshaun gave the kids baths, put them to bed, all that yesterday. And yeah, today, like usual, we're on our way to my grandmother's house so I can get this work done. I have a meeting at 10 and it's 9:40. I'll probably be getting to my grandmother's house at like 9:55-ish, because I'm getting my coffee, and I'll probably have time to just throw on my computer, hurry up and throw on my put my computer on, turn this meeting. I can't even talk. I'm just running late this morning. Go, ma'am. And I hate being late, because being late just makes me feel hella frazzled. So I'll get there in enough time to join my meeting. I'm literally ordering my coffee now. I try to order it when I get close, even though I know it might take a little bit, because I don't want it to sit there and get watery. And now also, if I order it too far in advance, somebody's gonna take it, because that's happened to me plenty of times before. People not paying attention, and they're just picking up drinks and not reading the name. I don't know, why would you pick up something that it doesn't have your name on it? Anyway, this weekend, no gymnastics tomorrow, because Noah got invited to a birthday party, one of her classmates. So, and the time that starts, it would be cutting it too close, because I would have to go all the way from Columbia to Capitol Heights. I mean, it's not that far, but I have to drop these two off. I have to drop Zuri and Amari off at my grandmother's house. And then we would be like really late. So no gymnastics tomorrow. We're just going straight to the party. And also I have to take the girls' hair out. I have to take their hair out today, tonight, wash it, all that, and then find something to do with it. They'll probably honestly be rocking their ponytails for a little bit, just so their hair can like just have like a chance to breathe. Anyway, let me go ahead and hurry up so I can get my coffee and then get to my grandmother's house so I can join my meeting, and then I will call y'all back later on. Walking to go pick up the kid from school. I took out Zuri's hair and I just put it in the 2 puffballs. It looked way better earlier, but she's been running around and playing and stuff. And then Amari Also got his hair redone, and so once I pick up Noah, I just gotta take her hair out and do the same thing, brush it, and probably put it in a ponytail. Y'all, it has been a day, okay? It's been a day. It's 9:19. I'm in bed already. Kids are in bed. Deshaun's walking the dog. Y'all, why on my way home from leaving my grandmother's, right? I left my keys on top of my car. Forgot I was buckling Zuri in the car. I set them on top of the car like I always do. But usually I always remember to grab them. Forgot to grab them this time. Get all the way home, try to get in the garage. Can't find my keys. Where are my keys? While we were driving down the street, like we at some point we were driving, and I heard, like, I went over a bump and I heard like a thump, and I was like, what was that? I was like, no, what was that? She said, I don't know. I said, was that the stroller? Because the stroller was back there in the back. And she said, it must be. And I said, okay, I'm thinking it was a stroller because I went over a bump. Get home, can't get in the garage, can't find my keys. I circled East West Highway 3 times. 3 times. Because I don't want to turn the car off, obviously, because then I'm not going to be able to start it again. And my car does this thing where if you get out the car and close the door and the key is in there, it'll do like a ding ding ding, like a beep to let you know like there's no remote, right? So open my car door, I close it. It does it with the driver's door. So I open my driver's door, I close it. Because if it did the little beep beep beep, that's how I knew the keys weren't in the car. It did it. And so I was like, okay, the keys are not in the car, because if the keys were in the car, it wouldn't have did anything. It would have just nothing, the little beep wouldn't have happened. So I said, okay, the keys are not in the car. And so then it did a little beep, 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 and it said no remote detected. And I said, okay, my keys are not in the car. So then I started driving. I got scared because my screen had went black. And I was like, oh, fuck, the car's about to cut off. But it, like, turned back on. I drove up and down East West Highway 3 times. The third time, I was driving up, and nothing was coming. Nothing was behind me, thankfully. So I put my hazards on. And I'm driving so slow, and I'm just like scoping out. And then I have to look out the corner of my eye, and I see my goddamn keys. I see them on the side of the street, like on East West Highway. There's like a little patch of like grass, and it's like a little curb, and it's like going up and down East West Highway. I pulled over into the grass, like how the police be doing when they be sitting right there. And I ran out and I grabbed my keys. And people were looking at me so crazy. And I was like, I don't care. Like, by the grace of God, they were not crushed. Nobody ran over them. They were, like, right up against the curb. And I was like, you know what? I need a drink. I was like, I need a drink. I need something. Because I'll tell you, that stressed me out so bad. Then, mind you, Deshaun was still at work. Couldn't get in the garage. And then the way that the garage is set up, if you don't have the key fob, you can't use the elevator. So even if I would have gotten in the garage, I wouldn't have been able to go upstairs. I probably would have had to just sit and wait for somebody to come into the garage before I could go upstairs. And even then, I wouldn't be able to get in the house, so it wasn't no point. So I was just driving, wasting gas, just driving. But I'm so glad I did, because I found my keys. So yeah, I see all that to say. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I'm just gonna end the vlog here. Tomorrow we have my friend's birthday. Noah has her friend's birthday party. Then after that, we're going to our friend's house, and we're doing like a sleepover with all the kids and all that stuff. And I don't know if I'm going to record tomorrow. I'm not going to record at the birthday party, just because I don't, want to record other people. And I don't know if I'm going to record at our like friend's house. But regardless, I mean, y'all will have a vlog next week, obviously. I just don't know if it's going to start tomorrow or if it's going to start on Sunday. But I'm ending the vlog here, because them 20 minutes had me the most stressed I have ever been in my entire life. So I'm gonna just sit here and just exist. And I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so that you are notified every single time that I post. And I will see y'all next week. Bye.